You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Thanks for staying with 11 Alive Morning News. Your time now is 6:46 on your Wednesday morning, November 15th.
For the next 11 minutes only on 11 Alive, we'll have nonstop coverage on everything you need to know to plan your day. More protection for Marietta City schools. The district voting to bring a new weapons detection system for specific events. A look at the price tag.
Connecting families with resources, how you can help fire victims days after a massive apartment fire.
Grab your umbrella before you leave the house today. We have light showers on the outside. They'll be off and on through the day, and they'll continue for the next couple of days. Details coming up.
Now, lanes on 75 South, they are open right now after a major multi-car crash led to lanes shutting down. Now, we're learning emergency responders struggled to reach the scene because of drivers in the emergency lane. Jerry Carnes joins us live now. Jerry, with those details.
Good morning, Crash. This morning, Cobb emergency responders are employing drivers not to use emergency lanes to get around heavy traffic. That's what happened right here at I-75 near Windy Hill Road, an example of all that can go wrong when drivers don't follow the rules. A total of 10 vehicles were involved in a crash that completely blocked I-75 here at Windy Hill for more than 3 hours. One person was trapped inside of their vehicle in critical condition. Cobb fire crews were delayed in getting to the crash by heavy traffic that included vehicles clogging the emergency lanes. A spokesperson for Cobb Fire says it took longer than it should have to reach that critically injured patient and transport him to the hospital. A total of 4 people were injured in that crash. They are all expected to recover. Back to you.
Jerry, thank you. Continuing your 11 minutes of nonstop news in Cobb County.
The Marietta School Board is investing in a new weapons detection system. The board approved it for big school events like football games. You just walk through it. If a weapon passes through, an alarm triggers. A school security grant will pay for the $116,000 for the 6 machines. They can be moved for different types of big events. This morning is day 5, waking up without a place to call home for hundreds of people who lost their apartments. They burned at the reserve at La Vista Walk.
And many of these families, they lost everything they own, and now they need your help.
I would just say start on the internet. That's our biggest connector right now.
The community is stepping up to help many fire victims who already have GoFundMes. If you want to join those efforts, we have a link to the verified fundraisers on 11alive.com.
And that was a look at your top headlines.
All right, some rain to start us off on a Wednesday morning. Good morning, Chesley.
Good morning to you. Yeah, it's light for the most part. Starting to see some moderate pockets come around. I mean, they're very small. Moderate pockets would be the yellow that starts to pop up. See some of those over toward the west and then down here to the south. You see those moderate pockets in there popping up in the area. Light rain, folks. That's what we're dealing with. Sort of a nuisance for you, but we really need some, especially up here to the north and west where we're not receiving much at all. We're on the northern fringes of an area of low pressure down to the south. I'm going to show you that in just a bit, and that is what's driving this rain. Most of that will stay down to the south of us today. Temperatures are in the 50s starting off this morning, and you're not going to see temperatures fluctuate all that much. A couple 40s sprinkled in here. Clayton at 43, got 49 over toward Carrollton, right at 55 degrees, and I think that's going to be our high temperature for today here in Atlanta. We may dip a little bit and then go back up a little bit, but it will be fluctuating thanks to the rain that will be out there at times. Again, light for the most part, not expecting heavy rain, no thunderstorms, anything like that. You need the rain gear for today, the umbrella, along with a heavy jacket. Heavy rain jacket, that'll do you. 55 degrees, your afternoon cool high, along with those easterly winds that will make it feel even cooler. Winds out of the east at about 10 to 15 miles per hour today. So yeah, it's going to be a cool one out there, kind of a raw day, a day that you want Aisha's chili. We're looking at that area of low pressure down here to the south. You can see that counterclockwise spin right there. We've been tracking this all week. Now it's finally a little bit further over toward the east. We'll continue to bump a little further eastward before it begins to weaken somewhat. Another area of low pressure that will strengthen off the coast of Florida will continue to slide up to the north, but I think that will form far enough away from our area that we'll begin to dry it out somewhat. We'll hold on to a small threat for some rain for tomorrow as that area of low pressure forms. So there could be some isolated showers around, not as widespread as what we're seeing, at least for this morning. 40% chance for the rain this morning. Tomorrow down to a 20% chance. Got a front that's going to come through, bring us another chance for rain late on Friday going into Saturday morning. We'll give it a 30% chance, but that front should clear us out just in time for the weekend to get the sunshine back in. Forecast track model plays it out beautifully. You see the light rain around for this morning. Now our in-house model here takes it all away. I still think there'll be areas of isolated showers, maybe some areas of drizzle around as we head through the day into tomorrow morning. Notice how we have a few breaks in those clouds on Thursday morning. We'll hold on to that, some breaks in the afternoon. That'll give us a little sunshine. That wedge breaks down and the temperatures will get back into the 60s. Partly sunny skies for much of the day on Friday. It's not until late in the day that front comes, brings us a better chance for some showers to be around. We'll be looking at about a 30% chance on Friday, and then clear out for the weekend with the temperatures remaining in the 60s.
We continue your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a video from right here in Atlanta that is going viral. Check it out. Police are trying to track down these suspects accused of stealing the packages from the back of this Amazon truck. It happened Sunday at the Country Oaks Apartments on Fairburn Road. You can see the Amazon employee walks away from the truck to make a delivery, and that's when police say several male suspects just raided that truck. He's looking there in disbelief. If you recognize any of them or you have information, please call police. And the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office is warning you that the porch pirates, they are out. They are saying that people on the south end of the county need to check their cameras if they have a package that did not come. They say a man arrested for stealing packages in Roswell is suspected in Forsyth County thefts as well.
The sheriff's office says here's what you need to know if you want to make sure you get your package. It requires a signature, have packagers delivered to work if you can. You can also get it delivered to an Amazon hub locker and then just go pick it up there. You can arrange to have the post office hold packages to pick them up. And lastly, if you have a neighbor you trust, ask them to hold it until you head home. It is 6:54 now. This morning, the stage is set for a runoff in South Fulton's District 5 City Council race. Incumbent Corey Reeves will face Keosha Bell. Just a handful of votes set this ballot after the third recount. Incumbent Corey Reeves had a clear lead for that first stop on election night. Calvin Bennett had a 1-vote lead over Keosha Bell. However, after the recounts, Bell has now pulled ahead by 7 votes, so the South Fulton runoff will be on December 5th. More lights means safer streets. The city of South Fulton is looking at next steps for its plan to put up more lights. A city council meeting wrapped up just hours ago where members got a look at recommendations for a lighting plan. It would improve safety for cyclists, drivers, and pedestrians. They're also looking to add lighting to bus stops, illegal dumping sites, and at parks. One recommendation focuses lighting about 10 to 30 feet from intersection. Council is considering whether to use electric or solar lighting. Solar lighting costs more up front but saves long term.
We hear consistently from residents that they would like to see better lighting in the city, so we need to do what we can to effectuate these recommendations that are being presented to us.
The short list of recommendations costs $1.4 million over 5 years. The long-term list is $4.5 million.
New this morning in Atlanta, restaurant standing for over a decade has been forced to shut down before the end of the month. In a note on the website, Henry's Tavern says its last day of operations will be November 30th. According to the note, the lease expired and the Midtown restaurant just couldn't come to an agreement with the landlord that would allow them to stay. For 36 years, people from all over Metro Atlanta have been enjoying a real holiday treat at a property in Fayetteville. The result of Mike Gaddy's hard labor and his wife Gwen's big ideas. They were really worried that tradition would not be possible this year after lightning started a fire and ruined a barn full of their decorations for the displays. Then the community came together and helped this family bring back the tradition.
People were like, what do you need?
Well, we didn't want to get money, so she set up like a gift list of just materials. And I'm telling you, in 4 or 5 days, we had a whole room full of materials, and he got to work.
Starting Thanksgiving night, you can bring the family out to see displays like this one. It is all completely free.
Well, we're looking at temperatures by noon only in the 50s. It's going to be a cool afternoon for you. Make sure you grab that heavy rain jacket. You're going to need that. We'll have a few showers around. They'll be off and on as we head through the afternoon. By 3 o'clock, right around 55 degrees. Look at that east breeze, about 11 miles per hour by then. It'll fluctuate anywhere between 10 and 15 miles per hour. 6 o'clock tonight, 53 degrees. We'll have cloudy skies for the most part. That east wind about 14 miles per hour. So again, it will be cool. You're going to need that heavy rain jacket pretty much all day long today. You'll keep it for tomorrow, and then as we head toward the weekend, may take that off and get some sunshine back into the forecast area. Can't wait for that. Enjoy today.
Yeah, please welcome the one and only Mariah Carey!
Make an entrance, Queen of Christmas. I love that. This afternoon at 3, Queen Mariah is on the Jennifer Hudson Show. You can watch it right here on 11 Alive.
It's time.
All I want for Christmas.
Seems like she would have had on some red or something.
You would think, you know.
She went with the
Queen
black.
can wear
They
whatever
didn't
she
even play a
likes.
Christmas song. You know, that was kind of strange. But she is the queen.
She is
All hail the queen.
the
All the
queen.
queen.
Have a great day, everybody.